This is my 1997 Toyota T100. This is an update on my truck. Since the first time I got it, I showed a video. Now, obviously the biggest thing I did to it was put rims and tires on it. And I got some window tint. I got 20% up front. It looks dark right here, but it's not that dark. 20% up front, 5 in the back. Shined it up as nice as not as nice as I can, but I gave it a little spit shine. Got new door handles here on the other side. Out of this, I noticed I needed a little blind spot mirror. Did the door panels. Reupholstered the door panels. Painted the doors. Put the speaker covers back on. Found the old speaker cover under the seat and put that on. Steam cleaned the seats. I got a new steering wheel. Just small stuff, really. Headlights are on. I fixed, I think it's called a condenser. Not the condenser, I can't think of it on the top of my head. It's that thing that's under there, under the glove box, that gets cold. It's not the compressor, not the condenser, it's something else. Can't think of it right now. I installed that in there. I made this little box, but I have a little system speaker in here. And that sub, the first video I did show that. I put the same door fabric on there. I got new handles. There. So now my windows work. I found a rattle, which I thought was coming from that window, and it was actually the door. And I fixed that annoying rattle. Eventually, I'm going to put some new carpet in and put some more speakers in, get some new headlights. But right now, this is just what I've done recently. I washed the engine. I gave it a little good once over. Scrubbed the valve covers. Just purple powered it all as much as I could. You know, when I first got it, I put new, air filter, just to tune up. Spark plugs. I realized the guy put regular spark plugs, not these dual, what does it say? Dual electrodes, something like that, twin ground electrodes. He only had one of those out of all 6. One. So now they're all the correct spark plugs in here, and it runs so much better. It's got so much go. It runs like it should, I guess. But like when I first got the truck, I put these new rims and tires on, and it was taking off a little bit slower than I'd like. And I was like, man, that sucks. But I guess it's just heavier. That's how it is. So I changed the spark plugs out and found out that the guy didn't put the right spark plugs in. So when I'm sorry, I don't know what that's called in there. I replaced it. I don't know what it's called on the top of my head. I re-vacuumed out the AC system. Eventually, I think probably next year I'm gonna have to get a new compressor. It's just I think that one's just on its last leg last year. I'd like to get a new compressor. I installed this fan right here because I noticed that my AC kind of, whenever I'm at a stoplight or just stopped, parked somewhere and I got the AC on, it's kind of weak. And I use that for airflow just to make it seem like I'm driving. Whenever I start driving, it's cold again. So I just simulate a little bit of driving. I wired it to my AC fuse right here. These are the tire sizes if anybody wants to know. It's I think 16 inch tire and 265 75 R16 is the tire size. Lexani Terrain Beast, it's the cheap one. So rims and tires I paid $1,500 all together, balance and everything. What else did I do? I painted the undercarriage a little bit. I painted the rear axle. One can of spray paint. Now, future-wise, I think I'm going to, I use tools and stuff, so I think I'm going to get a little toolbox. Not too big, not a big toolbox, like it originally was a big toolbox in here. I kind of want to get a slim one or a small one, but I need a box to put my tools. Toolbox, I found a guy that would paint the hood and the front two fenders, fix the fenders for $650. So I might hit him up and do that, or save altogether and get the whole truck painted. But the rest of the truck, to me, I think is decent. I'm not a rich guy, I gotta do it a little at a time. But I didn't put the new radiator in, the last guy did, which this looks pretty. I'm probably gonna need a new battery soon because this is kind of bubbled out. And I want to get a high output alternator whenever I get my amplifier, subwoofer going and speakers going. I'm probably going to get a higher output alternator. And this fan, that little clutch deal in there, I think I might need a new one. And I apologize, I don't know the names for all this stuff at the top of my head. It just doesn't come natural. I'm not really thinking about it right now. Even though I should, I'm making a video like this. I flushed out all the fluids, transmission fluid, brake fluid. Yeah, what else is there? Oil change. Yeah, man. Oh yeah, let's talk about the inside. Ow. What did I do in here? I found a new, some guy on Facebook, the pages, t100 pages, hooked me up with one of these. So now I have a complete. Last time I didn't have that. I just had a rag in there. And I put this putty stuff in here to make them not as janky anymore, which is awesome. Yeah, cleaned it up as best as I could. Probably gonna need some new floor mats. I don't really like this middle console deal. I wish I had the bench seat, so if I have a girlfriend and my ex wants to come back in my life, so she could sit next to me. Oh my goodness. Oh God. Freaking Jeepers Creepers. Scared the shit out of me, man. Cleaned out my gas tank. I tried to put a fuel filter in here today, man. Those 14-inch inline, those deals, I bought a inline wrench. Man, it did not want to come out, and I ended up stripping it. Made a simple job just difficult. Clean this out. It was all gunky in here, man. Cleaned that out the other day. this is nothing. You don't even know how dirty it was, man. It's fucking filthy in there. All right, that's all there is to it, man. For now. Doors closed, doors open. When I first bought it, the guy told me last minute, man. Last minute, I'm going. He's like, oh, by the way, I'm taking an Uber 40 miles to get this truck. And the guy's like, by the way, the doors don't open. Like, what? That's kind of a big thing. Shouldn't you have told me that before? The doors don't open. Should be an easy fix. If it's an easy fix, why didn't you fix it? Why? Well, come on. I think I want to get a 2-inch lift. Nothing serious, just a little bit higher. Just a little bit. I think I want to do that. I think that one's manageable, but we'll see. There she is, guys. That's how it looks like for now. Until next time, peace.